double that, double that.
Run it back, run it back.
Run it, run it, run it back, run it back, run it, run it, run it back, run it back, run it, run it, run it back, run it back.
Run it back, 100 stack in the truck with expired tag. Post the gas, running to the future. Past, I'm done with that. But if I need to, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. And you look at this Saints defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game. Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help. And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
29! 29! You're mine.
Carr now on first down. And Thomas has it. And he's brought down. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. The Saints at 12-1 now to start play. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Go Chief! 93! Go Chief! OP! Express!
On play action, now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
734. 637. Purdue. Get down. Low. Express. Where's it at?
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now you look at this Saints defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
Well, this defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago. And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Jones going to change it up here. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 2. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Racing to the end zone, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So they obviously... And it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, 734.
From midfield, here's Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
618.
Here's Carr to throw.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
Express. 93. Raider 1. Hey, Raider 2. That's it.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Raider 2. Raider 8. 1. Raider 1. 1. Raider 1. 2 strike chief.
Back to throw again. Over the middle. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Jones following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Carr. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Yo, Chief. Raider 9. White. 2 strike chief.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
29. Express.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Heavy.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Other side, other side. Apple, 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 apple. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Bama, Bama, Bama. Up, go.
Throwing Jones. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a 2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd and 10, Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third and 20. Looking to throw. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Carr now on first down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Carr. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave, 28 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Let's look to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10. Jones looking to change the play. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Detroit Johnson. Detroit. Great. Why shift to Cruz? Rita. Other side.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5.
Gold River. Apple.
Again, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Carl try it again on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
6-18.
To throw, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Jones. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Okay, here we go.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
Raider 1. 694. Express.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Right Monday down. 93. Hey, later 2. 1, later 1.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it'll be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Hey, why shit, man? Don't jump. Hey, triple right for Tino. Triple right for Tino.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Now. Later 8. Kill. You're mine. 1, later 1. 808.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey. Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're in position to do so.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And now Carr changing the formation.
You're mine. 93. 734. What's that?
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Kamara. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
White. 637.
Carr. Pass. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
In motion right, Campbell. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run forward Barkley. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, 37 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. Gano for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
OP. 29. Raider 1. Hey, 7-3. 734. That's it.
Throwing now is Carr. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Low, low, low. 618. That's it.
To throw his Carr. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now Jones wants to change it up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Super right, Pacino. Super right, Pacino.
Back to throw. Jones. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
What now?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. In motion right is Thomas. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
93.
Carr now on first down. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
Lutz to try to end the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, 75 yards. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Second and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Thomas will come in motion right. try to pound it in. Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. What's good on the extra point? And that makes this a 9-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. 71 yards. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now they'll shift things around.
29.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
In motion right is Thomas. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
Your mind. Express.
On play action, they'll throw. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
White. Express.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Kill. What's up?
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal.
Down.
He's going to get it running right. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. This is first and 10. Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though.